Hello, my name's Michael Conneely, and the subject of this brief video is your incarnational life purpose. Why primarily are you here? And I'm looking at the insights which Western astrology, a branch of Western astrology called evolutionary astrology, and which also supremely Vedic astrology offers as to why am I particularly here this time? What particular lessons, what particular path did my soul choose at the start of this incarnation? Now you can work on this through two ways. A mini course with me or a mini reading. Now when I say mini, I don't in a sense mean mini because, you know, those of you who know me know I can't do mini. So, but it's the focus that's mini. In other words, we are looking to whatever depth you wish to take it at your incarnational life purpose. So it's like a slice of your astrology, a slice of your Western evolutionary astrology, a slice of your Vedic astrology, but in the sense the backbone of your astrology. Now, in Western astrology, which I work at with you, as a course, sending you your charts, sending you a manual to work to, that's if you do it as a course. You look at the position of the nodes of the moon in your Western birth chart and particularly analyse the planets conjunct the North Node, conjunct the South Node, which houses and signs are the nodes of the moon in, and especially which planets are square the nodes of the moon, square the nodal axis, special missed steps from a previous life. You know, a planet that's square the nodes, you especially have to understand it and work with it. So you can do that as a course, but alternatively you can do it as a mini reading, mini course or mini reading. The choice is yours. And of course you can go on from my mini readings and mini courses to do a full course if you wanted, or to have a full reading if you wanted. Now in Vedic astrology, the reason we incarnate is of course expressed by the totality of your birth chart, indeed by the vastness of the totalities of all the different charts and methods of Vedic astrology, which you would take more than one lifetime to learn. But specifically it is focused on the position of the nodes of the moon. So what house and sign is your North Node in, what house and sign is your South Node in, and what planets are aspecting the nodes. Now essentially the South Node in Vedic astrology, Ketu, is seen as the camp of the occupying army. It's where you land this life. The start position, which is the result of your previous lives, your previous karmas. And from there you look across the chart to the destination. Well, what is the destination in Vedic astrology terms? Well, primarily it's Rahu, the North Node. Now, the nodes are seen as a demon energy in Vedic astrology. They're the eclipse points. But because Vedic astrology is tantric, out of darkness light, and so Rahu points out your destination in this life, but you have to be thrown and driven across your chart to get there. And that means, you see, unless you purify the energy of Rahu, purify its driven energies, purify its possibility for delusion or illusion, you'll never get there. But if you perceive the destination and purify the energy, then we can get there. So you can have the mini reading or the mini course. Well, how does it work? So very briefly, my South Node, if you like, Ketu, is in my fourth house, conjunct my Sun and Mercury. And so it's just not good to have Ketu in your fourth house as an indicator of mother and heredity and homeland. They're ruined. But because Ketu is a gateway to our incarnational destiny, we're here to learn from the ruin and develop spiritual perception nevertheless. And that is so easily said and so hard to do. And so basically, it means that Mother will not value you if you have Ketu in the 4th house. That's one of the meanings. And of course, Ketu therefore ruins the planets in the 4th house, ruins the planet that rules that house, and indeed the planet that the sign and house that the ruler occupies. So there's a sort of devastation done, but for spiritual purposes. And, okay, where is Rahu? Well, Rahu is opposite in the 10th house. And so that means, simplifying, that I'll keep wanting to succeed in career to make up for the devaluation and the devastation of that. But of course, you can't find yourself through career. You can only find yourself through yourself. And indeed, what my Western astrology says is that Rahu is in the Western sign of Taurus, finding value. And so, with these mini courses and mini readings, you can combine Western and Vedic astrology. It may be you set out on the mini reading, on the mini course, knowing only one of those. That's no problem. I can provide you with all the information about the other one. And indeed, I do work with people who are extremely experienced astrologers, who've done many courses. And I definitely say, because I've been doing this stuff for so long, so I've been doing so many courses in Western and Vedic astrology, I've been teaching it for so long, doing readings for so long, it's still immensely worthwhile, even if you know a lot of techniques, to do these mini courses, or hear these mini readings. So I hope you'll get in touch. And alternatively, Maggie, my partner, and I run a healing centre here in the beautiful west of Ireland. And in fact, I'm speaking to you from beneath Ben Bulben Mountain, seen as the abode of the gods and the goddesses of the ancient Irish. And so you can see how beautiful it is. You can come here for healings and readings, or simply to see the utter beauty of the west of Ireland. And indeed, this mountain here, Ben Bulben and Ben Whiskin over there, it was here that the great English and Irish poet W.B. Yeats had his childhood. And it was here that he perceived the gods and goddesses of the ancient Irish and wrote his great poetry. So it's a wonderful area to come to. But if you don't want to come here, all my mini courses, my mini readings, my courses and my readings are available worldwide. And I hope to hear from you. Thank you.